I believe so. Try not to get the Catherines and the Katies mixed up.
We never do that. Never do that.
Hey, Candace, welcome back to Minnesota.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, Candace.
Hi, Candace.
Hey.
Morning.
All right. It's
Yay.
it's either howdy doody time or yoga time.
Why can't it be both?
I agree. All right, we'll commence. Thanks, Polly.
Yeah, sure.
Arriving on your seat. Spine mostly straight and then relaxed. Gratitude, happy to be alive today, to share these precious teachings. Keeping the torso in a gentle tagasana. Stream of the mind, resting on the stream of the breath. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Kadavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Chavajyatena Yopakartam Avaram Muninam Patanjalim Panchalanirantosmi Abahu Shakaram Shankachakrasidaranam Sahasrash Pranamami Patanjalim. Hari Om. Okay, take a down dog, adho mukha svanasana. Extend the torso out of the arms on the exhalation cycle. Make the side body longer so you're not sinking into the shoulder sockets, armpits, or chest. Lengthen the inner back bodies. You shouldn't feel like the spine is pushing towards the chest or the legs. It's lengthening. Make the torso longer with every exhalation. And then the knees come down and rest. All right, we're going to take supta padangustasana, but on a bolster. Okay? So you might have a strap handy. I suggest undoing the strap to its full length. And then, so your hips are a little toward the back edge of the bolster. And if you can hold the big toe, the right shoulder should not be above the armpit chest. It's down. Otherwise, use a strap. And extend the left leg. Now, with this extra bolster, some of you might need a little height under your left heel. So, draw the arm downward toward the socket. Push the right hip and thigh away from the waist, so both sides of the waist are evenly extended. Make the left leg long, roll the outer hip and pelvic rim.
Wait for me.
Dome the chest. Keep the Settubandha dome in the upper chest. And extend the left arm to the side, the right leg to the side, but without letting the left shoulder or hip roll up. You can use your upper right arm for some support. Roll the chest a little back from right to left. the outer leg and the outer arm both pulled toward the sockets. And inhale, bring the leg up. Change sides, bring the left foot up inside the belt or hold the big toe, but only if you can keep the left head of the humerus below the armpit. You might need some height under the right heel. You can also keep the knees slightly bent. You can reset your Setu Bandha in your upper chest. Push the hip away, so both sides of the waist are evenly extended. Roll the other right hip and thigh up and in. Right arm extending to the side, left leg to the side. Again, keep the right shoulder and hip anchored. Recreate your Setu Bandha dome in the top chest. The outer leg and the outer upright arm both pull toward the socket. Roll the chest a little from left to right. Keep both sides of the neck long and evenly extended, with the chin floating away from the throat. Inhale, bring the leg up. Now, the next stage is Upavista, lying down on the bolster. So you can use a belt, like I'm doing here around my feet. Some of you might be able to hold the big toes. Not sure. Outer legs, outer arms toward the sockets. Roll the thighs in. Lift the chest. Extend the groin, pubic plate moving away from the navel. Okay, bring the legs back together. Then take the right ankle, turn the thigh out, place the ankle on the knee. So a little half lotus. Yeah. Oh, and bend the left knee and either hold the back of your left thigh or loop the belt. Keep both feet dorsiflexed. Shoulders down, collarbones open. Extend the groin, but pull the thighs, that left thigh a little towards you. Pubic plate extending away from the belly button. Should get a little stretch in that outer right hip. Keeping a hold of the back of the left thigh, extend the leg up. Keep the right leg where it is. Now the right leg internally rotated. So it's again descending and seating deep to the socket. And extend the right leg up. And then bend the left knee, cross it over, cross the ankle to the right knee. Bend the right knee and hold the back of the thigh with your hands or with the belt. Re-anchor the shoulders and recreate your Setu Bandha dome. Dorsiflex both feet. Extend the heels, pull back a little on the toes, keeping the ball bonds wide. The left thigh internally rotates now. Seat it deep into the socket, extend the groin, the pubis moves away from the navel. And then extend the right leg up. Shoulders down, collarbones open. And re-extend your left leg. Then go back to the Upavista Konasana. Big toe belt around your feet. Extend the groins, dome the chest, and look ridiculously happy. And release the legs. Just lower your feet to the floor. Wait there a little bit. And slide off your bolster or push it away. And roll to the side and come up. Okay, go back into downward dog. Okay, Mando, step back a little farther with your feet. A little more, little more, as V likes to say. A little more. Lengthen the torso on your exhalation breath, so you're not sinking into your armpits or your neck. The side ribs move up toward the pelvic rim as you lengthen the waist and groins. They don't push forward toward the thighs. Behind the navel, as you extend the inner back body, lift the abdomen up toward the pelvic floor. And walk the hands back toward the feet into concave spine uttanasana. You can walk up too, either way is really okay. Uttanasana, concave spine to start. As you receive the pose, take the hands a little farther back, down into your uttanasana. Keep the belly relaxed. Shift the weight to the front heel, center arch, without gripping your toes. And draw the inner and back thighs up. Don't push the knee joint backwards. All right, inhale to Tadasana. Just wait there. All right, Trikonasana to the right. Utthita Trikonasana to the right. So the gross action is for the thighs to externally rotate. Once you're in the pose, though, slightly internally rotate so you're not pressing forward from the pubic plate or the groins. And we focus more on extending now the right side of the torso, moving away from the pelvic rim. Almost as if you were about to lengthen and lift out of the pose, but not quite. Lift the upper chest off the lower chest and roll the armpit chest back. Bring the right armpit chest under you without leaning forward into the belly. All right, inhale, breath, come up. Take Trikonasana to the left. Again, draw the legs up. Don't push through the knees. Very subtly internally rotate the femur head deep to the back of the socket so you're not pressing forward from the bowl of the pelvis, either the pubis or the heads of the femurs. And then focus on lengthening the left side, drawing the spine along with it. Also try to lift out of the pose. So Candace, drop your chin toward your throat a little. Don't compress your neck by throwing your head back. There you go. Then lift the upper chest off the lower chest. Then keeping the left side of your neck long, if you want to look up, turn the chest, the thoracic spine, turn the head, but drop the chin toward the throat very slightly. Open the chest. Don't take the... There are times where we deliberately take the head back, but this is not one of them. Inhale, breath, come up, and go back to Tadasana. To take your head back, though, you need a receipt. So I lost my receipt, so I can't take my head back. I really should be able to. It's been faulty from the beginning. I don't know. Okay, ardha chandrasana to the right. I hope you saw the supermoon. It was very nice. Yeah. Half moon pose to the right. Use a prop if you're having a wobbly day. Make the left leg longer to lift it up. Don't just lift the foot. Lift off the standing leg. Lift the top chest to open up. Even if you fall over backwards, I'd rather you err on the side of overdoing a little and losing your balance than contracting just to hold your chest closed to balance. That way. Now lift the hip and thigh as a unit. Make it longer. Hopefully this moon is rising, not setting. Okay, step back to parsvakinasana. Line up your heels. Right leg bent to the square. You can rest your elbow on your knee if you need to, or the hand outside. Side angle pose, Susan. Right leg bent to the square, left arm over the ear. Press the right knee into the arm and right sit bone a little forward. Then lift the upper chest, roll it back. Take the upper arm behind your ear and turn even more. That way. All right. Deep inhale, breath lifts you out of the pose. Ardha chandrasana to the left. We're going to keep doing these standing poses until V feels restored. So half moon to the left. Keep the weight on the inner heel. Lift. Make the right leg longer as you lift the whole hip and leg as a single unit. Open the chest. Lift off the standing leg and the left arm a little bit energetically. Lift the back leg even more, Susan. More. Or at least don't, not sinking is also lifting. Maybe it doesn't go up much, but it's not sinking. Step back to parsvakinasana. Parsvakinasana. Extending side angle posture. So again, the gross movement of the femur is external. When you're in the pose, subtly internally rotate so you're not pressing forward in the base of the groin. And then turn. Take the upper arm way back. That way. Inhale, breath takes you up out of the pose. Now turn forward and go right into prasarita padotanasans. Why stance forward again? Start with the trunk and arms out in a dog pose angle though. If you need blocks out there, use those. The hips stay in line with the ankles, but the torso and arms are in downward dog. Have the wrists a little wider than your sockets, a little wider than your armpits. Look slightly forward with a receptive gaze. So the legs do tadasana, dog pose, uttanasana. It's all the same action in the legs. Keeping that length in your waist, walk the hands back and bring the hands through the legs with your palms turned up. Way back, palms turned up. Some of you, the head will go down. If it's a strain, you can do this variation with head support. Remember to stay, the legs are very strong as they're grounding, but keep the belly, especially from the navel to the pelvic floor, keep the lower belly very soft. Slightly move the head toward the brows instead of the crown of the head. Yeah, that way, that's okay, yeah. Lift the shoulders and widen them like you do in headstand. Then bring the hands back to the usual position, bent elbows, elbows over wrists. Come to concave spine. Okay, Betsy, in the olden days, we used to jump into uttanasana from this position.